my Purple Banditos? Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we actually obtained the boss key and pretty much finished everything that we needed to do in that dungeon. We obtained all 15 of the stray fairies. In today's episode, we're going to be taking on the second boss. So I'm actually really excited to take on this boss. This was one of those bosses that I told you guys always had a lot of really crazy strategies. I've always seen people do this boss differently, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. So let's go ahead and take him on. Also, I remember that they changed him a little bit, so that's one of those things. Here in Majora's Mask 3D, they changed Goht a little bit, the masked mechanical monster. So let's go ahead and take him on and see what we can do. Now, I remember back in Majora's Mask, all you actually had to do was chase him down and make sure you kept your energy bar at full and then just ran into him. So unless they've changed something else, I think that is all we're gonna need to do today. So let me go ahead and actually ram into him a few times. This is going quite well for us. Mother fudger, he actually hit me with that lightning. What the heck? I never get hit with the lightning. I don't think I've been hit in Majora's Mask that often with the lightning. That honestly just doesn't happen to me. Alright, let's go ahead and see if I can do this one more time. I love the speed of the Goron, by the way. I have to tell you, that has to be one of the most fun things to do. To just be able to Goron up, throw on the spikes, and then just go as fast as you can. There we have it, guys. So with that, he has gone ahead and fallen off. And now this is actually where things go a little bit different, because now, as you guys can see, there's a bit of an eye, and the eye changes things up. So what I'm just gonna do is just shoot the eye with the fire arrows. I think that's a really good strategy. From what everybody has told me, they said that that's a pretty good strategy to use. Another strategy that you could use is Goron punch him or use the sword, but you know what, that's what I thought I would do, since that's what a lot of my friends actually suggested. So that's what I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's go ahead and actually knock this guy out. Come on, I really want to take him down. We are so very freaking close. That should be about as close as it's gonna get. Oh my goodness, am I gonna be able to finish this guy off right now? No flipping way I finish him off right now. That would be too insane. I think I'm about one hit away. As you can see, he's like crazy on fire. I've actually never seen Goht on fire like that, so that might be something that they just added in this game. I'm so close to knocking this guy out. Let me go ahead and knock him out, though. Oh, come on, I'm like one hit away. Please, just let me hit him. There we have it, guys. I'm just gonna keep running into him until the eye thing comes back out. And with that, let's go ahead and shoot the eye thing one more time. I'm actually surprised he is not down yet. How many of these is it gonna take? I've shot him about 4 times right there. All right, well, oh, nope, wrong mask. Let me go ahead and actually throw. How funny would it be if you had to be the Deku going up against Goht? That must be one of the most annoying things. You would probably not be able to take down Goht if you were literally just, you know, the little Deku. I don't know what the little Deku would go up and do against this guy. Even the Zora, I feel like, would have a little bit of a hard time. You know what's funny is that later on we will. Oh, this guy's about to explode. You guys see that nice hit I just got on him too? This, you can see the eye is just like a balloon waiting to pop. This thing is ready to go down. This thing is, there we go. So that's all it is. The eye was literally a balloon waiting to pop. And with that, guys, Goht has gone ahead and done his crazy thing. He's gonna go ahead and run into a wall. Very classic of him. With that, guys, though, that has been it for the boss in this dungeon. So it was a very simple one, as I mentioned to you guys. Make sure you guys give this video a like for some Goht action. It's really good that we actually knocked him out that fast, because that gives me a lot of time to still finish up a couple things that we need to do. Now, let me go ahead and actually pick up my, I was going to say piece of heart, but heart container, and we are ready to continue on. With that, guys, we're looking good on heart containers. We're looking good on lives. Let's go ahead and pick up our second out of 4 masks. Here in Termina, we seized Goht's remains. In doing so, you freed the innocent spirit that was laying within this mask. What exactly are all of you? Guardians! Guardians? So, you're protective gods. That's why you're in the temples, but why are the protective gods? No, wait, are you listening to me? Hey, wait! Well, with that, guys, also it looks like a little bit of a new season is coming here, because it looks like things are gonna be a little bit shaken up now that we have gone ahead and defeated Goht. Things are warming up just a little bit, and it's actually kind of funny. I just see that guy, and he's like, "Oh, my friend's actually finally going to come back to life." I don't know, it's just kind of funny to see that. He's like, "All right, well, welcome back, my man. Somebody brought on the springtime," and it is actually very, very nice to see. So there we have it, guys. It looks like what we did definitely fix some things, but there's still a couple things left to fix. Now, you guys already know a little bit about the frogs. Those are some things I'm gonna have to take care of later on, but there is still something that we're actually gonna take care of today. Now, we've been in a bit of a process, if I must say so myself. You know, we've been going through the whole upgrade this thing, upgrade that thing, get an upgraded quiver, all those sorts of things, but it's about time that we actually get our sword upgraded, and this is how you can go about it. If you're fast enough to finish up the temple as we were, you can actually upgrade your sword, and you will actually have the ability to upgrade your sword twice. So that is what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, upgrade my first sword, which will then allow me to upgrade the second one, which, as you guys were able to read, all you need for that second upgrade is a little bit of gold dust. But in order to obtain the gold dust, that is where things get just a tiny bit difficult, because obtaining gold dust is actually not as easy as you would think. There are quite a bit of things that we actually need to do. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and get a red rupee. I knew there was going to be one here in this waterfall. As I was saying to you guys, there's still, you know, quite a bit of things that we need to do for the gold dust. So, you know, we can pretty much start things off here, or we could just kind of go in and do our own thing and take things another way. Now, I'm actually just going to mess around this area just for a tiny bit till, you know, we wait up our whole sword upgrade and all those sorts of things. But you know what? I'm trying to think. There's actually one more thing that we could do too after we obtain our sword upgrade. So that's what I'm going to try to do. There's a couple things that I have in mind, and with that, let's go ahead and talk to them and see if they've done anything to our sword. So with that, it will cost you 100. We should be good to... Oh, I actually didn't have 100. I'm a bit of a derp. No wonder. I was like, why isn't this thing working? With that, we do have it now, though. We went ahead and paid them, and we are good to continue onwards. Okay, so let me actually go ahead and make my way to another area then that's actually going to help us out a little bit. Let's go ahead and play the Song of Soaring. I'm going to go ahead and make my way to Snowhead then, because this is where we actually need to be so we can do the whole gold dust thing, all those sorts of things that you guys know what I'm talking about. There's pretty much a crazy amount of upgrades and things like that that need to be done. Another thing that we also need to do really, really quickly is turn in the fairies. Now, I know, who would have thought we didn't even think about turning in the fairies? I guess sometimes we just forget super important things and we kind of just go into it. So they're actually right to the right. Let's make our way inside of the fairies fountain then and give them back the rest of their fairies. Hopefully this fairy will be very, very grateful. And now this is actually a power-up that is gonna just be, you guys have no idea, this is probably one of the best power-ups that are gonna help us here in this adventure, so it's kind of nice to see this. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and talk to the Great Fairy then and see what she has in store. Oh, strong young one, I'm the Great Fairy. With that, we have gone ahead and obtained something new that you guys are really, really gonna like, I believe. It's actually nothing that great, I would say, but it is pretty freaking cool, and it will help us along in our adventure. So with that, guys, we are upgraded just a tiny bit once again from another Great Fairy, and we learned ourselves the spin attack. Now, this is something that just powers up the spin attack, as we did know how to do the spin attack before. If you guys remember, we would actually charge up our spin attack, and it would be blue, but now it turns red. With that, guys, we have pretty much done what I wanted us to do for today. We obtained the Great Fairy, we defeated the boss, so next time we're gonna continue doing our own crazy thing once I figure out what exactly it is I need to do. So make sure you guys give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.